Screenshot. Yeah, thank you, Maro.
What's your secret to your marriage? You know, now you married a Spanish girl.
You know the secret to my marriage? Listen to your wife.
Yeah, you listen twice.
Listen to your wife.
For you, listen 3 times.
If you want your marriage to stay long.
End of the show. Yeah, okay. You know, that's a very good strength to end that scene. So people will miss you in the video.
So, Wanda, nishike tu kamera pole pole. Yes. So, Maro, we can do the house tour.
Nitakuachia simiti 5 mama.
Asante. Maro is giving me 5 bags of 7. Thank you so much.
It's because I just finished my party. I would have done more.
No, thank you.
Yes.
That one is enough. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, Maro, so just like the other home, this home does not have a gate.
It will.
Yeah.
You know, first you do the big things.
Yeah.
Because the big things encourage you to grow. You know, every day when you see your house, say, oh, my house foundation over,
Yes.
walling over, then every day you get excited. So then later you'll do the rest.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want somebody to help you to film?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So,
okay. Guys, now we just ate. We're very happy. Chef Matiko has done it again. Now we want to do a small tour of the big villa behind us here.
So Mara,
actually your house is big. It's not the way we see it on camera.
Yeah, it's I tried as much as possible
Yeah.
to be spacious because you know in our African setting
We like
the guests, we like people, so and of course being that you see where we are living right now.
Yeah.
So this is actually my room.
So your room is that
Yeah,
one.
just
Never destroy it.
Yeah. So actually
we start from Chef Matiko's room.
So this is my room right here.
Wow.
Yeah. This is my room.
Just a bed.
Just a bed and we are done.
So when you come with your wife, that's the life.
This is the life. She's used to it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very soon you'll upgrade.
Yeah. And also now this is my mama's house. Actually, Mara.
Yeah.
This house is a mud house.
Yeah.
And 2 years ago, it was not cemented.
Okay.
So and it never had this floor.
Okay. Yeah.
For cleaning.
Yeah.
So it only had this floor. I remember one day it got the rain. Like the rain came, heavy rain, and the wall, boom, down.
This wall went down.
The
back one.
And I thank God my mom was at the bedroom. I tell people we used to have one sofa that had 3 legs, and the other leg we could support it with stones.
Yeah.
Yes. And actually the one that we've been sitting there eating.
Yeah, that one must be a very old
bench. That bench, our grandmother gave it to us because we never afforded a sofa or something.
Yeah.
So with me, with a small step, and my mom at least it's cemented, she can mop.
I saw last time we had a lot of visitors from Spain.
Yes.
Where did they sleep?
Here.
All of them.
Yes.
There was a boy, I saw the boy.
And it was a family because I have 4 beds, 2 double deckers.
Wow.
And this is the life, bro. I think when you have friends, they really don't mind where.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, if they're real friends, they really don't mind where they're going to sleep as long as they are okay, they're happy, and they wanted to experience real life in my home, and I could not fake or take them to a hotel.
Even me hotel, I want to do
so
that.
I prefer they see maybe even in
future they will appreciate.
I will appreciate and the steps. Me, I really love small steps.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
So we decided. We decided to construct this house.
Yeah.
It's
you started it this year or last year?
August this year.
August?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I do remember you were calling me Matiko. You could have used blocks.
Yeah,
3 days is that? Yes. And I had already started with bricks. Do you remember? So it was August.
Yeah.
So
bricks are also very good.
Yeah,
but blocks with 2 days.
Yes. With the person, this is the top one. So his name is Joe. With him, we just work well. So this is the entrance.
Okay.
Actually, we decided we're gonna put the ramp instead of the stairs. The reason as to why anybody can access.
Yeah, even old people.
Yeah, if you have a wheelchair.
How do you call this one?
A ramp.
Ramp.
Yes.
Okay. So we don't have this in the village. we will put one.
So for all people, for people with wheelchair, can easily access the house.
Yeah.
Yes, and this here is a porch. And what you see here,
Design,
initially,
yeah.
this design was supposed to be here.
To face the other
yes,
side.
but
Yeah.
because I saw maybe I can put the lights,
Yeah.
the LED lights running down.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So to
Hey, and it's a very
yeah.
tall, long. As can you see that?
Yeah.
It's very, very long.
This is a porch.
Okay.
This is a porch right here. With,
What is a porch? Me, I don't
A
know.
porch, a small
the
opening is
entrance.
yeah,
Yeah.
the entrance. Yeah.
The entrance.
Yeah, you can just sit and gossip.
Yeah.
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah.
So Mara, we already put doors
Yeah.
and
Oh, already doors.
yes.
So people can actually move in.
People can move in.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
it's because we are like trying to finish the house.
Yes.
But a long time ago, like this, people
Just
go-
move in.
people move.
Yeah. So this is the door. We already
Yeah.
put the door, but it's not
This
yet
is now
complete.
when you came home recently.
August. No, this one I put like 2 days ago.
2 days.
Yeah, I was fixing 2 days ago.
Oh,
So right here,
Yeah.
this is my mom's sitting room.
it's big.
It's
Guys,
big.
guys, look at that.
And the reason as to why there was in my design there was a wall running here. This window could be there.
Okay.
There was a wall running here for the dining hall, the dining area. But
Yeah.
as what we saw, because of the guests,
Yeah.
and we want this home to have guests.
Yeah.
They will be squeezed when this sitting
Yeah,
room
yeah,
will
yeah,
be here.
and
So
then
we
the house
decided,
looks small.
yeah.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
decided let it be open. We can just have a dining table like this.
Okay.
Sin problema. So.
Okay. It's a huge space.
Yeah, and if you can
And you can
see-
have an open dining. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
People can sit here when they want to eat. They just move to.
And the reason and we have big windows for
Okay.
ventilation and light.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
big.
The reason as to why
Yeah.
that house has a small window.
Yeah.
So if when you are inside, even now you can't see anything. You have to
Oh,
put the light.
now you want natural light.
Natural lights. But I had preferred like open, like just this grill and this grill.
Yeah, but you know to be in the village.
Yeah, we're in the village, and my
Yeah.
mama said
No.
you have to put you have to put it. Yes, and right here is the entrance to my mama's bedroom.
Okay.
Okay, she's choosing this one.
To be her bedroom.
Yes.
It's a very nice
Yeah.
one. Very open.
Yeah, and she wanted like a suit,
Okay.
in suit,
Yeah.
but we had already constructed.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
And of course, I think it's just okay.
But you know, there's a space over the other side.
Yes.
You can create a door here for toilet if you want.
Somebody told me that.
Because if she wants an in-suit,
Mhm.
because you have this,
Yes.
you have this renter,
Yes.
it can withstand.
So
But again, you have masons here, they know. They can tell you if it can withstand or something. But you can create a small, you can even not taking it all. You see, like right here.
Mhm.
You can, I don't know, talk to your mason.
I'll talk to them because my mom says.
Because if you do that, you can put a slab on the other side, connecting with this
Yes.
renter, and you can have a toilet and it can run. Put pipes. Yes.
We will think about it. So this is my mom's bedroom,
Yeah.
and we have one washroom right here.
Oh, then no problem.
Yes, there's
If
no.
there's-
Yeah, there's
it's
this
not-
one.
Yeah.
There's this one here.
Yeah, it
The,
can-
the idea of not making an insert there is because if I have somebody who wants to access the toilet from the sitting room,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it.
This actually is very strategic.
Yeah, it's
This
easy.
people-
So
she
this.
can use it.
Mhm.
Anybody here, they
Yeah.
say, I want to use the bathroom, straight there.
Straight there.
And also,
this room.
wow, yeah.
So this room is
They call
smaller.
it Jack and Jill, I think Jack and something American.
Yeah. So I'm actually I got that idea from even my house, you know.
Yeah, yeah, where
it's
you
separate.
stay.
Yeah, they're just separate. 2 toilets that are separate, and there's no suit or just. And I feel it's okay because right now
Yeah.
we wake up at night and go to the toilet.
No, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Now you have at
So
least a
at least
toilet.
now we have at least the toilet there.
Yeah.
And this room, you see, it's small. But the idea is we put double beds for the maybe for the guests or some people
Oh,
who are
this
coming
one.
in.
Wow.
Yeah. And it has.
So you've replaced this one just this week.
Yeah, this week I'll put this
Wow,
week. Yeah.
wow. So
And
wow, people can actually move.
yeah, step by step.
And you have a roof.
Yeah, I have the roof. Maybe
I really love the way you built a very
long. Yeah.
long
Because with this design,
Yeah.
the roofs are like this
so it can,
when it's raining,
Yes.
the water can easily
Yes, like
run.
Malugnos.
Yeah, like this. So when you build like this, it has to go a little bit up. And this, when you have a roof like this,
Yeah.
you can put anything that you want, like the lights, the design, the
ceiling.
the ceiling.
Yeah. You can play with it as
so you
much
can
as
play with it as much as
It's
you
a
want.
big house.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, bro.
Wow.
And actually, I had mentioned it's a 3-bedroom house.
Yeah. But those are 2 already.
So initially, when I started this house, I used to think that this could be my mama's bedroom, you know, because it's far away from
Everybody.
from everybody.
Yeah.
But mom chooses
They
wants
are the
the other
front
one.
one.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand.
So, but maybe when it's done, she will change. We
No,
don't
no,
know.
no. Just let Mama
Yes.
go with
yes, sir.
her taste.
So it's spacious also, and
So this is another bedroom.
This is another
This
bedroom.
is the 3rd bedroom.
Third bedroom. Yeah.
Oh, and this is a toilet.
This is a toilet.
Wow, no,
So-
the house was very good design.
Yeah. So we have 2 toilets.
Even at night, you can easily, even what you need to do, you'll put a door here so that you give this total privacy. So that at night, somebody even can shower
Yeah.
and people are eating there like dinner and there's a door here and you just enjoy.
Yeah.
And even what you, yeah, that's perfect. You can put a door here purely for these people coming
These people.
in.
Yeah.
Then the guests will use the other door. I mean the other bathroom, which
Yeah,
is shared.
yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the washroom that we're talking about, but
Yeah.
it's smaller than the
Oh,
others.
it's okay. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I thought initially this could be like mama, no,
Yeah, no any other
yeah, but
person.
now that she chooses the other one,
Yeah.
of course, you can share the washroom.
Yeah.
You get it. So I wanted it to be spacious, and so that at least
And this here?
this is the kitchen.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
the
this
kitchen.
is mama's kitchen.
Okay.
The idea is, Mama, I wanted an
Hard
open
to
kitchen.
move like
yes.
here. Yeah.
Yes, and I wanted an open kitchen.
You can still have it. You
But
know?
Mama was
That's-
like, when you
yeah.
cook daga, when you cook, there's some food that
Yeah,
they,
your
you get
mom
it. That's
still, you
yeah,
know.
it's still like,
yeah.
which is okay
Yeah.
because I want her to feel the part of this project.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get
yeah,
it?
like she contributed.
Because yeah, it's
You wanna,
not,
it's
yeah,
not your project.
it's not yeah because it's Mama's project. So
Yeah.
there are some things that you
You
say.
just have to do the way mom.
Yeah,
wants.
the way
I
mom
agree.
wants. And the idea is
Even
you have-
me, when I was building my mom's house, I wanted a flat roof in that building. My mom said she doesn't want flat roof. She wants iron sheets. I
Iron
said,
sheets.
okay.
Okay. You know, sometimes we have to listen to what they say
Yeah,
because
because
they're the
that's their
ones-
wish.
Their wish. They
Yeah.
are the ones who are going to live there.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
true.
And of course, the plan is we have a small modern kitchen. We have the cabinets
Yeah.
and the cooking area here. And you know, people are saying raise this window, raise this window. But
Yeah.
my design
Yeah.
is that the water will go here and the cooking like this. We have the cabinets, we have the fridge over there,
Oh,
and that's it.
Okay.
So this I don't need to use this space.
And outside here, what's going on?
So outside here is just a plain space,
Yeah.
but in future
Yeah.
we can put like a terraza or something.
Oh,
so
I
that
like this thing,
yeah,
yeah.
this is for when it's raining.
Raining.
Yeah, it does not like come directly.
Yeah.
So outside here, in future we can put maybe a place for barbacoa, some seats. When you're chilling in the evening, you just
And whose land is this?
Fonso.
Hey, you should buy this land.
He doesn't want.
He doesn't.
He
No,
doesn't want.
you don't say like that. You tell him. Don't tell him. You see up to where your fence has reached. Just tell him
Up.
just that.
Yeah, I really wanted this land,
Yeah.
but he doesn't.
He
want.
will. You
Yes.
spoil the price. You know to spoil the price.
I spoiled the price.
Aribu Bay.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's a simple,
No, it's not
Uh,
simple, Chef Matiko.
modern
This is a very serious house.
but I
And
really
also the outside, you guys made it really nice. I like the way. You know when it's finished, you can't even tell what's on the roof, if it's a flat roof or
yeah. People
And
think-
what did you decide over here? I see you decided to put it like a slab.
like a slab.
Yeah.
So this one
Yeah.
is the design of the house. Let me from this part.
Yeah.
Come.
Chef Matiko, you say like August this year is when you started building this
Yes,
house?
I started
August, and this is
August.
December.
And this is December.
Eh,
And we have the doors. But we thank God for this.
wow.
So this is the
Man,
face
I
of
really
the-
like the way
Yeah.
the face is so good. You see even that part, you can
Yeah.
put some beautiful lights.
Yeah. So even
This is one thing my house is missing, the big
yeah,
villa.
Yeah.
I think,
So-
Rosio, you saw something like this where you showed me today.
What?
There was like a big door and it has this design. We were even thinking of putting this design in our house, but it was too late.
Yeah, this is now the face of the house. When you can see backward there, it's
Yeah.
very simple. and but in front it's like it's kind of beautiful. You get it? So this is the face of the house. So I decided to come up with this design because I felt that I should do something different.
Yeah.
And
Actually, even in future, you see this flat roof, you can actually put like 2-3 blocks. It can again look very different.
Yeah.
Even my house, you know, a long time ago it used to be like this. Then I put like some kind of like the upper part, but going up.
Yes, I was thinking to put the glasses and maybe in future somebody can. But the problem is, where can I put the stairs to go up?
No, you
can have a dinner up there.
Yeah, you can figure it out.
Yeah, that was actually what I was thinking.
You can figure it out.
You
see, like right here, right here. You can put. You see my gate.
Yes.
As like a temporary staircase.
Yeah, temporary. Yeah.
Where you put with metal. Just goes up. Not big staircases. Just a metal.
Metal that will go up. So that was what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because it's
a big.
Yeah, it's a big space. It's a big space up there.
And here you can put rails or buhl.
Yeah.
And you can sit over there and just chill.
That's what I was actually thinking. Maybe in future, we can have a dinner over there. We can eat together over there.
You know the challenge I'm seeing here. You need more space, man. In future, you'll wake up one day and say you want to add more projects. And you should buy that land.
Yes, I really want that land. I really want it. But the owner,
I hope he doesn't.
waiting.
I hope he doesn't watch YouTube. Because if he watches YouTube, the more he hears you saying, "I really want that land," that's the time he's putting more price up.
Yeah, because we really need it because we have a small space here.
Yeah, you know, even maybe your mom would want to have like a cow.
Yes, that's it. So that's why I'm telling you, if I could get that land, it would be something that is so.
All you have to do is ask little. Don't ask all of it, man. Just tell him just here.
Yeah.
You know. Yes. Me, I've bought a lot of land, and I know how I do it.
The other day,
you have to. It's called lobbying. Say, I don't want it all. Just
a little. Yeah. The other day, you know, I have a place there. I just have a place close to your mom. We were talking to those people, and he was saying, even you, if you want, don't say big. Be like Marwa. Marwa started like a little, and now he's our neighbor up here.
Yeah, that's even my dad buys land like that, because people are afraid when you tell them, "Sell me all your land." People are like, "Hey, where will my kids go?" And but if you say, "Just cut for me a little," they test the money. They will come back to you. You know, we've thought with the family, what do you, if we add you this, so we can have enough money and buy another place. We have had those stories, guys. Guys, this is Chef Matiko. Today we came to visit him. Actually, he invited us here for lunch. If you've watched the video from the start, you must have seen that. And Chef Matiko and me, we grew up as neighbors like this. Forget about
Mara always say like this.
Yeah. It's because now one of my hand is holding the camera. But we grew up together, and now this is his new project. I'm very excited to see. It's a big house. Actually, even I realized it's because you've said the other house is a kitchen, and you want everything to be inside the house. You can always find room to expand at the back, and you can have another bedroom and you know. But again, it's good the house to have a kitchen.
Yeah, you know, I wanted to do something that it will not be very hard for me to finish. Yeah. So that's.
No, you know, one thing I know is when you're building a house, you're always afraid. You're like, I don't have the money. Where is this money? I only have this, and you start calculating. If I buy this and this and this, it's over. I'm only left with it. Then you become afraid. Then you start building small houses. Same thing happened to Mayugno. Even Nasto had the same problem. Yeah. I told Nasto, you just build a house. You stop worrying about money. You say you want a big house and you'll see what will happen. Every single day you'll be doing steps, you're like, where is this me? You know?
That's true.
And imagine somebody like you, you started this in August. Maybe before then, you are even afraid of talking about, you know, we want to build my mama house. But imagine, or it's December and you are about to finish the house.
Yeah.
Because one thing, I don't know if I was talking to Gitriba today. I was actually talking to Gitriba today. These things, once you start them, all of your mind goes to it. Every little money you get, you're adding on the project. You're like, you know, I have not put my windows. And in no time, you have a house. And somebody else will be saying, oh, I don't have money, where will I get it from? And every single day it will be like that.
That's true.
Like Nasto has a house, guys. Nasto is another YouTuber. He used to tell me, Mara, I'm not building a big house. I want a small one that I can finish quickly. I'm sure I can finish. I told him, no, you just build a house as much as you want, as big as you want. And you know, the other day, even one of our subscribers, I hope you're watching this, bought Nasto, I think, all the roofing, all
Yes.
iron sheets and everything.
Yes.
So you see, if you are afraid, you'll be like, whoa.
That's true. But at least we are all like
No, the house is
doing
big.
good.
Chef,
Yes.
the house is big.
Because
Even here in the village, I see your neighbor is shining over there, but your house is still big.
yeah,
How many? 4 bedroom now or 3?
3-bedroom with
3.
2 washrooms and 1 kitchen and
Yeah.
that's sitting room.
Oh, I still count that kitchen as bedroom.
Yeah, but at least you know I really appreciate the steps that we are making at our home because from the big X. Do you remember?
Yeah. You know, their home, the government came and said where they are living is on the road.
Yeah. So they had to chase us away.
Oh no.
Yeah, they left.
So we left to this place.
Another idea in future, maybe. You see where that window is? That one. You can expand this house that way.
That way. Yeah.
And you can have the kitchen that side. Like this side where here, where
Yeah.
the clothes are. And you can still have that
As a bedroom.
as a bedroom.
Yeah, true.
And you can pick it as your bedroom, you as you, because it has a door.
From to exit.
It's not just a regular bedroom.
Wow.
You know, in future if you want.
That is a great
And you
idea.
can expand here. You can easy.
Yeah,
easy.
that side is easy to expand.
Yeah, this side where there's the window, they will just remove the window, and boom. And that window, you can again. You see where you will expand. You will push it there.
There, I put that window
You
there.
remember
True.
when you come to my villa, there's like a small thing protruding on this.
Yeah, true.
Like that one, you can build. You know? All right, guys. I want to say thank you. We are
You're
still
welcome.
here. And Chef, thank you for the lunch. Thank you
You're
for
welcome.
everything. And guys, check Chef Matiko's YouTube channel. When I was in Spain, he hosted me. I stayed close to 2 weeks in his home. Yes, and also Laura, greetings to you. Saludos. See, and the daughter Mara.
Mara.
Yes.
So Mara, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming to our home.
Yes.
I really appreciate because this means a lot to me.
Yeah.
Because you are my friend.
Yeah.
And apart from maybe Spain,
Yeah.
I really wished that you come to my home where I was, where the village, you know.
Yeah.
And you've made it happen.
Yeah.
And that shows that really we are good friends. You know, visiting one another, that shows that.
Yeah, I remember when
Yes.
I came to Spain, he took me to his father-in-law.
Yeah.
Did we sleep there? We slept?
Yes, we slept there.
Yeah. Even in Segovia.
Segovia, we went to Segovia
Yeah.
that day. Yeah.
Yeah. No, your father-in-law's house,
Espinar?
Espinar.
Yes.
In Spain.
In Spain.
Yeah, guys. Even and your father-in-law is my big fan.
Yeah, he's a big fan.
All right.
He always
guys.
says,
Yeah.
¿Dónde está Maro? Está por ahí.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Okay.
yeah,
Wait,
thank you so much, Rocio. You're
you.
welcome again to our
Thank you
home.
so much.
So feel free.
All right.
And when Laura comes, I hope I'm doing like this, you know, this side.
Like this.
That Mara, Rocio, I hope. Yeah.
Yeah, we are here to stay. Yes,
I really
Rocio,
wish
we are here
you
to stay,
the
ma'am.
best
Yeah.
because you are a very nice couple. I really
Yeah.
like your companionship because
Yeah.
I know, I'm married. I know if you really rhyme, get it.
Yeah.
And they say if you marry a friend,
Yeah.
you are good to go.
What's your secret to your marriage? You know, now you married a Spanish girl.
You know the secret to my marriage?
Eh.
Listen to your wife.
Yeah, you listen twice.
Listen to your wife.
For you to listen 3 times.
If you want your marriage to stay long.
End of the show. Yeah. Okay. You know, that's a very good strength to end that scene, so people will miss you in the video. I need to teach you how to make videos. When the video is so good, that's when you cut it.
Oh, wow.
You know. So people get totally.
Say brown skin.
Yeah.
Some people don't understand.
Okay.
What do you mean by brown skin?
Like it can be like black, or very, you know, because in Argentina we have a lot of mixes.
Black
you know?
or brown like this?
Very brown. You can find brown like this, but not like black.
So
yeah,
a mixture,
like a mixture,
a mix of
yeah.
black and white.
Yes. But then also I started to something was awakening in me in terms of my taste in men, you know, and yes, I started to feel so attracted by black men, and then I was like, there is this saying that it says that once you go black,
You never turn back.
yes, and guys, it's true.
Only one.
Okay.
But anyway, what is your take
Yeah.
if Mara wants to marry? Wants to be a polygamy. What is your take? Just in traditional thinking here, because here people do it.
Yes.
But what is your take?
Yes. For me, it's a no.
It's a no.
For me, it's a no because in my tradition that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It's not even allowed. For us, it's monogamous relationships. You know, so you won't hear any story of men having multiple wives. So I didn't grow up with that.
Yeah.
And even thinking about, and for me, I also I'm so delusional, and that can really be a very different situation. And this thing about I want to marry you, you just right so fast, things like that. Yeah, that's also funny to interact.
What's your secret to your marriage? You know, now you married a Spanish girl.
You know the secret to my marriage? Listen to your wife.
Yeah, you listen twice.
Listen to your wife.
For you, listen 3 times.
If you want your marriage to stay long.
End of the show. Yeah, okay.
What's up, my beautiful people? Actually, somebody is calling me right now. I don't know. All right, okay. Look who is here.
Hello, Viva. Buenos días a todos. I hope you're good. It's Rocio here. I am Mara's partner. Another Muzungu.
Another Muzungu in the village. Guys, you know my wife is a Muzungu. Actually, from Spain.
Yeah.
And Rocio is also from Spanish-speaking country.
Yes, but I'm from Latin America.
Latin America.
From Argentina.
Yeah. So if you're watching this for the first time, please subscribe and also go and check out Rocio. I am Mara's girlfriend. Mara is like my brother, and today they came to visit me at home.
Yeah.
And I feel so blessed to have another Muzungu around because there are a lot. We always have Muzungus in this compound, and I really love it. Yeah. So welcome home, and feel free. Anything, any day, anytime. This is your home.
Thank you.
Because you know. You are a nice person.
Thank
Good things belongs to good people only. So tell me, how is your experience here in Africa?
It's very nice, very nice. So far, I've only been in the villa, you know. So I haven't explored a lot of the continent, which I'm very looking forward to do soon. But so far, I love it because I love just to have a lot of green around me and a simple life as well. Love to be barefoot in the grass and things like that. So I really like it.
At least now, talking about the villa, at least now you are relaxed.
Yeah.
Now you feel like more of vacation.
Yes.
Because the party's over.
The party's over, yes.
But did you ever think of maybe one day we'll come to Africa, or maybe one day we'll be in this village?
Not in this village, but yes, in Africa. Africa is like really important, not just for me, for my soul. And I always knew that I would come here. Like my big dream is Egypt, for some reason, Egypt. And so I always knew that I wanted to come and explore the whole continent also, but I was never expecting to end up in a village, you know.
I'll have to ask Mara what was the secret when
yeah.
Maybe
we were talking some few minutes ago.
Yeah.
So tell me, do you ever maybe wished to have a black man or a white man, or what like was your dream, like man, a dream like to have this kind of relationship, to have these kind of kids?
Yeah.
What was your dream?
Yeah. So like my taste in men, it has been changing through the years. Yeah. I used to like very blonde, tall, blue eyes, you know, like very European. That I really used to like it very much. But for some reason, I had this feeling that my kids they were gonna be like brown skin, you know.
Brown skin.
Yeah. And then something happened. Yeah.
You know, when you say brown skin,
some
people don't understand.
Okay.
What do you mean by brown skin?
Like it can be like black, or very, you know, because in Argentina we have a lot of mixes.
Black,
you know?
or brown like this?
Very brown. You can find brown like this, but not like black. Like
so
here,
a mixture,
like a mixture,
a mix of black and white.
Yes. But then also I started to something was awakening in me in terms of my taste in men, you know, and yes, I started to feel so attracted by black men, and then I was like, there is this saying that it says that once you go black,
you never turn back.
Yes, and guys, it's true.
Would you advise maybe somebody to date a black man?
Yes, for sure. I feel like you have something that is very manly, you know. Yes. Yes.
And what is that?
I don't know. Ugali maybe.
So you would advise maybe people to date African men?
Yes, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I guess once I realized that, wow, this is my type of man, this is what I want, then God listened to me. and
he gave you an African.
Yes.
And how is the experience with an African man?
It's interesting. It's very interesting in terms, I think the biggest challenges comes in terms of culture shocks, you know. I think that's what we are learning the most, to get to know each other, not just our personalities, because in terms of our personalities we really get along very, very well. But maybe what the challenge is in terms of culture, because we grow up very, very different, in a very different system, in a very different way of even dating and things like that, you know, marriage, children, things like that. But I really like some African things, you know, and especially, well, he was very straightforward, you know, he was very determined, and he showed a lot of interest that was like really serious. I think that's something that comes with the African culture, you know. You guys don't play around. I think if you choose a woman, you choose this woman, you know, and you make it clear. And maybe that's very different, you know, in our culture. Maybe men take a lot of time, you know. We also to decide. Maybe there's many options, things like this, and that can really be a very different situation. And this thing about I want to marry you, you just right so fast, things like that. Yeah, that's also funny to interact with and to get to learn, you know, also.
But do you think that we are so fast, or is because we feel that if we love you, we don't need to like waste time hitting around the bush? I want. Do you think that Africans, maybe like you've said, more straightforward? Do you think that that is good or that is bad? What is your take about that?
So at the beginning, for me, it was like too fast to think about marriage. We don't know each other, you know, because I feel like marriage is something that you wanted to make it work forever, you know. True. And so for me, I grew up in a culture that teaches me to first get to know each other, you know, because then you don't want to regret it, you know. Then you don't want to think about divorce, you know. So I think in my way, we need some time to get to know each other first, But you know, we also have a lot of stories of love at first sight and
Yes.
things like this, you know. And there are many stories of successful marriages that they were like got married super fast and
yeah.
they last forever. So
Yeah, true.
you know, anything can happen.
Yeah, true, very true.
Yeah, but no, I'm getting to see a lot of beauty in this about choosing one and deciding to, okay, I want to be with you and let's get married. You know, there's also these things I've been learning a lot. I think the more I spend time here, I get to understand why you behave these things. You know, like what you just said about hiding in the bushes and things like that. That's not a problem for us because it's okay if you date someone without marrying. You know, we hold hands on the street. We are more affectionate, especially in Latin America. We are very affectionate, even in public. And I've been learning that here is such a no.
You know what my wife always tells me?
Yeah.
She likes try to touch my hand.
Yeah.
And me, ¿sabes?
I had the same problem with him. I had the same problem with him because I was like, okay, he's introducing me as his girlfriend in public. So I was expecting him to grab my hand, hold my hand, and let's walk in the middle of everywhere. Because for me, that's the way that he shows that I'm his woman. You know? And he was like avoiding, you know, and I was like, what's going on? Then I had to ask him, he explained that no, we don't do anything. And also it was so funny to see like many couples that you don't even realize that they're couples.
And actually, right now when Mara goes with you to your land, you will see him holding your hand.
Yeah, no, actually now he's something that we talked to already. And he's something that he's improving, you know, on affection and physical affection.
Me too. I could not like kiss my wife in front of my mom. Like years ago. But right now I can just kiss. I can just touch her. I can, you know. I think again is when you are used to it. When you are, you know.
Yeah, and I can imagine that you in Spain you see a lot of couples together holding hands, like kissing in public. Yeah. For us it's normal. For us it's so normal. But so that's the challenge there.
But here when you tell no, please.
Now he's learning, he's improving though, he's trying.
But it's because of our culture. It's like that we see such kind of things should be done privately. But I feel that is wrong. It's not like it's right because if you really love somebody, why don't you touch a hand? Why?
Exactly. I feel like there are some things to do inside of the room, but holding hand is nothing that you should be hiding.
But,
you know?
But in the city, actually in the city they do that.
Okay.
I don't know why in the village. I think it's that like parent, I have to respect my grandmother, I have to respect my and we are used to it. So being Kenya is your first African country to
to arrive.
And what are maybe challenges that you faced?
Well, a new language. I'm learning now Swahili, you know.
Can you tell me a word in Swahili, please? Can you tell me a word in Swahili?
Habari yako?
I'm sorry, sir. Actually, Rocio is Spanish and now he's learning Swahili. And I'm a Swahili, and at least I know how to speak in Spanish a little bit. So I really want to know what are the challenges apart from the language, because you've said that this place is beautiful. It has like what you needed, like the things that you wished to have. So I would like to know now, apart from the positive things, maybe I really want to know the challenge that maybe you are facing here at home, because maybe from one thing we can learn or we can rectify if it's something that can be rectified. That's why because you know now you are my shemeji, because she's my shemeji. Shemeji means she's my in-law. And for that reason we have to make sure that she's comfortable. That's why I'm asking.
Actually I don't see a lot of challenges more than the culture shocks, you know, in terms of thinking about a future with my partner, you know. I think those are gonna be the biggest challenges that we need to face with him, you know. But the rest, of course, being in a place where everybody speaks a language and I don't understand, sometimes it can be like, you know, a little bit tired, you know.
Actually,
But-
to cut you short,
Yeah.
when I was in Spain,
Yeah.
sometimes you get bored. Like you get bored. Sometimes you can even start touching your phone, and some people will think he's indisciplined.
Yeah.
But such kind of thing sometimes is, oh my God, you know.
Yeah,
and I
yes,
get it.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, even though like maybe I don't understand, but I'm in the conversation, you know, and I can catch up some words that I've heard before, and I know this in a long term. One day I will realize that I speak Swahili already,
Yeah.
you know, because it's the best way to learn
To learn.
a new language is the completely immersion of it. But of course, the beginning is the hardest part, you
Yeah.
know. And sometimes your brain gets tired. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, I wish I can speak Spanish, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
So, given opportunity, maybe
Yeah.
to change this village, to change something
Yeah.
from negative to positive, what should you do?
I don't see like a lot of. Well, I see. It's even hard to say in camera, you know.
No,
but
no worries, because
Uh-huh.
right now
Yeah.
we are learning.
Yes. Yeah.
And if not, you know, the cameras people watch from different areas.
Yes. Yes.
That's why, you know, you are speaking your mind.
Yeah,
Somebody
Yeah.
take it, or with
Or
me,
leave it, yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm taking it as positively, because
Yeah.
I was asked the same thing in Spain.
Yeah.
And you can ask Maro the same thing
Yeah.
in Argentina.
Yes.
And that's why I'm really asking, not in
Yeah.
a bad way, because just for positive. Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
really we want me to change
Yeah.
this to this, then
Uh-huh.
definitely I'll if it's good for our community, because
Yes.
that's why I'm actually asking you. So you don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can see that. I really like how people live very simple here. I can see other people like progressing in
Yes.
terms of constructions and
Construction,
buildings
yeah.
and things like that, and it's like I really love the way that you nurture, like the food is very
Yeah.
simple, like without very plain.
Yeah.
But it's actually like really good, you know.
Yeah.
The food here is super organic. I think that culturally, some things, some behaviors, you know, maybe can be upgraded. For example, this thing, well, for me, because it's a big shock for me, you
Yeah,
know, the fact
yeah.
of like giving birth very soon. Once you get you get married, like if you have a partner, get married soon and give children soon, you know. And sometimes the conditions are not the great to take care of them, you
That's
know.
true.
For us, maybe I'm almost 30 and I'm not a mom yet,
Yeah.
and because my mom was a mom when she was 22,
Yeah.
you know. I'm the younger of 6, so I come from a big family.
Yeah.
But we don't learn. There is this. It's actually beautiful. This saying about every kid comes with their own plate. You know? For us,
in Swahili they say,
yeah.
mtoto anakuja na sahani yake. Yes.
Okay.
For you?
Okay. And you know, for us, we first try to make our life first, you know, maybe because we have a lot of dreams, like going to university, get this, get the other, try to have a house first, try to have enough money to be able to raise our children in the best way, you know. So I feel like it would be nice to find a balance between that, you know, because also if you're always waiting, you know, to have the best, then you will always be waiting, you know.
But
and at the same time, if you are very much in a hurry, and maybe you can give it the life that maybe you want to give them, you know.
Yeah, true.
And so I feel like maybe it would be nice to find a balance between those things, you know. But there is I feel like it's very simple. Life here is very simple, and that's also very nice. But I feel like I still need to see a lot of Africa, you know, to say, okay, this can be changed, you know. For sure, I would love to bring more more education.
Mura, hayo tora ho tutago tora ho isemento. Sigo koto. Aita shikana. All right.
Yeah, for sure. I would love to bring more education. Sometimes I see a lot of the kids, you know, working when they are very young. That sometimes there's a part of me that says, okay, this is nice because they grow up learning how to gain their own bread, you know. And at the same time, for us, it's like very injustice to see little kids working when they should be just playing and enjoying life. So it's like I don't have like I'm still processing this information, you know, and I'm still making up my mind. Like, is this right? Is this wrong? I don't feel like there's right or wrong, but I'm just trying to make my my balance.
Yeah, because you've been here for maybe a month.
A month, yes.
So definitely you cannot judge what is. You can see what is good, what is bad.
Yeah.
But you cannot really judge because you need more time.
No,
here.
and I'm no one to judge.
I don't know if I put it in a right way. Yes.
No, but also, you know, that's I think the beauty of traveling and getting to know different cultures, because the way that I perceive things is just because the way that I grow, you know, because I come from this culture, and in this culture we do things this way, you know. For example, something also very interesting that I've learned recently here is that in terms of polygamy and things like that, why it's so important to bring a boy, you know, here. Like, everybody wants a boy, and I've learned that the youngest boy in the family is the one that inherits, you know, everything.
Not really everything, where the mom stays. So nowadays, what happens in our culture? I don't know if it's still. I think it's still happening. The youngest boy, the last born, who is a boy, is the one who stays with the mom. To take care of the mom. But nowadays, I think it's changing a little by little. But because you can find your mom staying with the sister, because if the younger brother is not well off, then. Do you understand? So I think the culture is changing little by little. Because if somebody can't, or so imagine your last born don't want to stay with your mom, and maybe your mom is not in a position of taking care of herself. If you're a girl and not a boy, you can take care of her. So it's and.
But that shows a lot of also in the behavior of how you plan your future, for example, for how important it is for the families to bring a boy and things like that. It changes a lot because, for example, for us in Argentina, we don't mind if it comes a boy or if it comes a girl, because especially, for example, me, I know I am part of the inheritance of all my family. For us it's all the kids, we get something, you know. So for us, we don't grow with this. Oh, I need to bring a boy. I need to bring a boy. You know.
True.
So that's also determines behaviors, you know, in the how you plan your future. So it's really interesting, you know, to see how we work very different and how to find a balance now that it's black and white now.
now that it's black and white. But the good thing is Mara is open.
Yes.
And he knows. And actually, now the constitution of Kenya says a woman can inherit the property.
Wow.
Yes. And which is very good. I don't think there is a difference between a man and a woman when it comes to inheritance, when it comes to education, when it comes to I think we are equal. We are all, the kids are all. So imagine your own kid and you're saying, you can't do this, this can do this, which is very good. That is why I love Europe in terms of such kind of things. And do you feel, what do you think, what is your take about polygamy?
Well,
what is your take about polygamy? For example, will you, if Maro, you know, is an African. But I want to tell you a secret. When you're married, legally married, in legal civil marriage, nobody's supposed to, you are only supposed to marry one wife. So others, no. But so that is a secret.
Thank you. She's my friend. She's my friend.
Yes. So when he wants to marry you,
Yeah.
don't tell. When he says tradition, you
Yeah.
just say no. Because in tradition, you can marry up to 4.
Okay.
So
But legally, okay.
legally, only 1.
Okay.
But
okay.
anyway, what is your take
Yeah.
if Mara wants to marry, wants to be a polygamy? What is your take? Just in traditional thinking here,
yeah,
because
yeah.
here people do it.
Yes.
But what is your take?
Yes. For me, it's a no.
It's a no.
For me, it's a no because in my tradition, that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It's not even allowed. For us, it's monogamous
Yeah,
relationships,
yeah.
you know. So you won't hear any story of men
yeah.
having multiple wives.
Yeah, I
So
get
I didn't grow up with that.
Yeah.
And even thinking about, and for me, I also I'm so delusional in terms of the partner that I wanted to have, like my husband, the father of my children.
Yeah.
I want this man to be with me, you know.
Not
I
alone,
want to
yeah.
sleep with him
Yeah.
every night,
Yeah.
not to share and things like. It's really hard for me to really even think about maybe opening my mind to accept something like that. I don't think it's not my wish. And no, and he knows already that it's
Yeah,
a no for
yeah.
me.
And do you think
Yeah.
now that other, if when it comes to equality,
Yeah.
do you think they maybe even women could have that chance to become I don't know.
So that's
I don't know how they call it in English.
Yeah.
Women to be married with 2 men. Do you think it could be fair? It could be balancing?
So you know, for example, that's a new polygamy that we have in our society. It's like open relationships
Relationship.
that are not married, maybe,
Yes.
or maybe it's a decision between the marriage, you know, between the couple, to maybe be open-minded
Yeah.
and date another people. But this polygamy is equal. Like, if we decide that we want to be open, I can date another man also, and the man can date another woman. That's the kind of polygamy that I know.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
but it's not legally in terms of marriage.
Yeah.
For marriage, you can only have one.
One.
Yeah.
So, but you can decide. So, in those Western countries, you can decide.
Yeah.
So, if, for example, me and you are dating,
Yeah.
we can decide
Yes.
that I can date another person and she
Yeah.
can date another person.
Yes,
That-
yes.
that is interesting.
Yes, but
that-
it's not in terms of legally marriage. It's just
it's
an open
open
decision
relationship.
between. Yeah. the two.
Is that what is called polyamor?
Yes.
Polyamor.
Yes.
Me, I thought polyamor is
Yeah.
when we are married and another couple is married, so you mingle.
No, that's swinger.
Ah,
That's swinger. That's
wow.
swinger.
You know, in Europe,
the modern world, guys.
I've seen a lot of things in Europe
I
because
can imagine because they are super open in Europe.
yeah, because in Europe, for example, I can be married with Rocio,
Yeah.
and another couple is married,
Yeah.
and we become like couples, 4 couples. That is how
yes.
crazy is Europe.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
what we've mentioned, like she can date.
Yeah.
And I can date, but we are partners.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yes.
Please put it in my
Yeah.
comment section so that we get to know.
Yeah.
Because the world is interesting. The most important thing is to be
Yeah.
happy, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah,
yes,
you know, you should not
exactly.
go into a relationship that you are not happy. The most important.
And also in terms of these things, also sometimes I feel like there is a lot of couples that may do this because maybe the man wants to date another woman and she agrees just to please him, but she's
Yeah.
not really happy, you know,
Yeah.
dating, or maybe vice versa. You
Vice
know,
versa.
I think it's very important to follow your truth, and if you say yes from the bottom of your heart, then
Yes.
it's a yes, and if in your heart you feel it's a no, don't agree on those things, you know, because it can bring problems, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, it can.
Sometimes. Long term, I can see a lot of failing in these
Yeah.
things also. Yeah.
So the other day I asked you your favorite meal in the village or in Kenya.
Yeah.
Today I'm gonna ask, what is your favorite? No, the opposite. How do we go? What is your worst maybe meal that you like? I don't want to taste it. I don't like it. Yeah. What is your favorite meal?
so-
No, your worst that you don't like.
That I don't like. So in terms of maybe breakfast, like having sweet potatoes for breakfast, things like this, and that's
Sweet potatoes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that's something that I would use for a meal, for lunch or dinner, but never in breakfast.
Never in breakfast.
Never in breakfast.
So you don't tell me a little bit of your breakfast, because I don't know if it's the same, because my wife just cannot eat something like what you're saying, those heavy things.
Yes.
Her breakfast is coffee with maybe galletas, biscuits.
Well,
so is it the same, or is it the culture?
So no, it's very cultural, because also, as I tell you, in Argentina we have a lot of Spanish food, because we are descendants from Spanish, and so our culture is very similar with Spain. For us, our breakfast is super light, like coffee with tea and bread of a toast, something like that.
Not American.
No, not American at all. For me now, since I've been traveling and tasting different breakfasts also, in Mexico their breakfast is very heavy also. For me it was very hard at the beginning, because even me, sometimes I also fast, so I don't take breakfast. My first meal maybe is a juice, or I break my fast with lunch, and sometimes I eat once or twice a day. That's it. And so that's it's very hard with very heavy foods, so my body takes some time to get used to. But Argentinians, our breakfast is super light also, same as Spanish.
Same as Spanish.
Yes.
So I want to ask you one last question, maybe. What are the new things that you've learned from maybe here in the village? What are the new things? Maybe going to, I don't know. Have you gone to the shamba? Have you taken out the animal? Some new things. What have you learned?
The gardening is something new that I've always been into, but never in practice. So now that I have this space and I have someone that can help me, also I'm really much into the gardening. I love growing my own food. That's something that I wanted. I always said that I want to have my own garden in my house. So I'm learning. Yes, I'm also learning a lot about the shamba, things that village.
The goats.
The goats, yes. Even learning. Well, for me it's very hard to see an animal being slaughtered.
I get it.
I'm also like more vegetarian than meat eater,
Do you know when my wife Laura used to come, she could not eat meat. Like she don't like because the way she thinks, the way we were saying. But at least now she can eat a little, because we brought in the pressure cooker. And the meat is like back at home, like very soft. And at least now she's eating. I don't know why you fear I think again it's how we are raised up.
It is
how we are raised
sure,
up,
for
and
sure.
The environment and stuff.
It is,
So I'm chatting with Rocio. I know that you do music. Is it like a profession or for leisure? Or I would really like to know. You do music. Is it for leisure or profession?
No, it's actually my profession.
Oh wow.
Yes, I've did it my whole life. Like I study. I'm a dancer and an actress and a singer.
You are a dancer.
Yes.
So did you dance in the villa? The challenges.
Yes, they put me on dancing.
Wow. So what kind of maybe music do you like or do you do, and what kind of dancing maybe do you, what kind of music in general?
So in terms of music, I love a lot of things, but what I love to sing the most, I love like jazz, blues, R&B, soul. I call it black music. Like my favorite music comes from black, roots.
So she really loves black, which is very okay. So let me do like this, because it's stuck. So we were talking about music, what she loves, before we end this video. So you said you love jazz and stuff.
Very old school, like Etta James, Aretha Franklin. That's my favorite music. Also like R&B, soul, and that's my favorite music to sing. Yeah.
So guys, with I call you Roca.
Yeah, Ro.
Rocio, and
Yeah.
we've been having a good chat. She's a nice, beautiful girl, and I really thank you so much for coming to my home.
Thank you.
I really appreciate. Welcome,
Yeah.
and thank you so much for hosting me also in your channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have more videos to come.
Okay.
Because now that you are here,
Yeah.
now we are a big family.
Yeah.
Muzungu, 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 and at least, yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for coming to our
You're
home.
welcome.
May you be blessed.
Thank
So
you.
see you
thank
next time, my people. We love you so much. Bye bye. Adios. Screenshot. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Maro.